Have you ever wondered what it takes to understand someone's true character? Every day, we encounter people who smile, seem friendly, and appear flawless. But how often do we pause to look beyond the surface? In a world where appearances can be deceiving, learning to recognize the signals of authenticity is not just a skill. It's a superpower that can change the way you see others and, perhaps, even yourself. In this video, we'll uncover two simple yet powerful indicators that reveal a person's genuine nature. By the end, you'll not only gain insight into the people around you, but also discover how these lessons can help you grow and make better decisions in life. Stick with us, because what you're about to learn could transform the way you connect with others and deepen your understanding of the human spirit. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. How a person treats those who can't return the favor. A person's true nature is often not revealed in moments of grandeur or when interacting with someone they admire or wish to impress. Instead, it's found in how they treat people who are in no position to offer anything in return. Those who can neither provide benefits, boost their status, nor offer them any personal gain. These interactions, often fleeting and seemingly inconsequential, carry significant weight in revealing one's core values, emotional intelligence, and character. Consider the way someone speaks to service workers, such as waiters, cashiers, or delivery drivers. A compassionate and thoughtful individual will approach these interactions with respect and kindness, recognizing the humanity in the other person and the challenges that may come with their job. Whether it's offering a warm smile, saying thank you, or demonstrating patience during a busy time, these small gestures reflect a person's innate decency and emotional maturity. On the other hand, someone who is dismissive, rude, or impatient with those in service roles often reveals deeper insecurities or an inflated sense of self-importance. For instance, snapping at a waiter over a minor mistake, speaking condescendingly to a cashier who is struggling, or ignoring the presence of a janitor cleaning a space shows an unwillingness to treat others as equals. Such behavior might stem from a need to assert dominance or an attempt to mask feelings of inadequacy by belittling others who are perceived as beneath them. The way people behave toward those who cannot reciprocate is not just a reflection of their character. It's also a mirror of their emotional health. Empathy and respect require effort and self-awareness, traits that come from inner stability and a healthy sense of self-worth. In contrast, arrogance or cruelty often stems from insecurity or an unbalanced sense of self. For example, individuals who feel the need to belittle others to elevate themselves are often compensating for feelings of inadequacy or a lack of control in their own lives. The most telling moments are often the smallest ones. How does someone treat the receptionist at a front desk or the attendant cleaning the restroom? Do they greet them with a smile, acknowledge their effort, or engage in polite conversation? Or do they act as though these individuals are invisible, unworthy of basic courtesy? These fleeting interactions often speak louder than grand gestures or eloquent words, offering a clear picture of someone's values and worldview. A person's response to minor inconveniences can also reveal their emotional maturity and self-control. Imagine dining at a restaurant where the waiter accidentally brings the wrong dish. How does the person react? Do they respond with understanding, recognizing that mistakes happen, or do they lash out with irritation and condescension? Similarly, when faced with a traffic delay caused by a delivery driver or construction worker, do they show patience or vent their frustrations at someone who likely has no control over the situation? Those who react calmly and respectfully in such scenarios demonstrate a high level of emotional intelligence, understanding that kindness costs nothing but has the power to make a significant impact. On the other hand, those who allow minor frustrations to trigger disproportionate anger or disdain often struggle with managing their emotions and may lack the empathy required to see beyond their immediate inconvenience. While observing others, it's equally important to turn the lens inward. Ask yourself, how do you treat those who can't offer anything in return? Do you acknowledge their efforts, or do you take their work for granted? Are you patient and understanding, or do you let minor frustrations dictate your behavior? Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth, and by examining your actions, you can develop a deeper understanding of how to show kindness and respect in all situations. The way someone treats those in positions of vulnerability or service also has implications for broader relationships. Arrogance, impatience, or a lack of empathy in these small moments often indicate deeper issues that may emerge in personal or professional relationships. For instance, a person who is quick to anger waiter may struggle to manage conflict with a partner or colleague. Similarly, someone who disregards the feelings of a janitor may have difficulty forming meaningful connections with people who do not immediately align with their priorities or interests. Empathy is not just about grand acts of generosity. It's about the small, everyday choices we make to show others that they are valued and seen. A kind smile, a sincere compliment, or a moment of patience can transform someone's day and reflect a genuine understanding of our shared humanity. Conversely, dismissive or demeaning behavior can leave lasting impressions, not only on the recipient but also on those who witness it. In the end, how someone treats those who cannot reciprocate is one of the clearest indicators of their true character. If you truly want to understand a person, don't just focus on how they act in moments of success or under the spotlight. Pay attention to the small, unspoken interactions, the ones that seem inconsequential but hold profound meaning. These moments reveal who they are when they think no one is watching. And as you observe others, remember to observe yourself. Every interaction is an opportunity to choose kindness, to acknowledge the humanity in another person, and to reflect the values you hold dear. Treating people with respect and empathy, regardless of their ability to return the favor, isn't just about them. It's about cultivating a life rooted in authenticity, kindness, and integrity. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. The psychological value of keeping promises. Promises are not just casual words or empty gestures. They hold profound psychological and emotional weight. Keeping a promise is far more than an act of politeness or a social formality. It reflects personal integrity, emotional intelligence, and the deep respect one has for others. When we make a commitment and honor it, we send a powerful message. You matter, your trust in me is valued, and I honor my word. At its core, a promise symbolizes trust, and trust is the foundation of every meaningful relationship, whether personal or professional. Psychologically, the act of keeping a promise reinforces this trust, strengthening bonds and creating an environment of mutual respect and security. Conversely, breaking a promise undermines these bonds, leading to feelings of disappointment, betrayal, and resentment. Even small, seemingly insignificant commitments, such as following through on a lunch date or completing a minor task, carry weight because they reveal the consistency and reliability of our character. What truly sets apart those with integrity is their behavior in challenging situations. It's easy to honor commitments when circumstances are favorable, but the true test of character comes when obstacles arise. A person who keeps their word despite difficulties demonstrates not only reliability but also resilience and a sense of moral responsibility. These individuals show that they value their commitments more than the convenience of finding an excuse to abandon them. On the other hand, those who habitually break promises, citing challenges or inconveniences, may reveal a pattern of unreliability that erodes trust and damages their reputation over time. Moreover, breaking a promise doesn't just harm relationships. It also affects the individual making the promise. Psychologically, the guilt and cognitive dissonance from failing to honor commitments can weigh heavily, leading to decreased self-esteem and a diminished sense of integrity. This creates a vicious cycle. The more promises one breaks, the harder it becomes to trust oneself, and the less likely others are to trust that person in return. However, life is unpredictable, and there are times when fulfilling a promise becomes genuinely impossible. In such cases, the way a person handles the situation is as significant as the promise itself. Acknowledging the mistake openly, apologizing sincerely, and offering a clear explanation demonstrate emotional maturity and respect for the affected party. This approach not only preserves trust but can also deepen the relationship by showcasing honesty and accountability. Conversely, deflecting responsibility or avoiding the issue entirely can irreparably harm relationships and tarnish one's reputation. It's also important to reflect on the promises we make to ourselves. These internal commitments, whether they involve pursuing a personal goal, developing a healthy habit, or maintaining emotional boundaries, are often the most significant promises of all. Yet, they are also the ones we are most likely to break. When we fail to honor our commitments to ourselves, it can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. On the other hand, consistently keeping promises to ourselves builds self-respect, confidence, and a sense of inner strength. This self-trust becomes the foundation for fulfilling commitments to others, as it reflects an alignment between our words and actions. Consider this: every promise, no matter how small, represents an opportunity to showcase your values, reliability, and emotional depth. When you follow through on a commitment, you aren't just completing a task. You're reinforcing the trust others have placed in you. You're also setting an example for those around you, demonstrating what it means to be dependable and honorable. Over time, this consistency forms the basis of a reputation that others admire and trust. On the flip side, broken promises have a ripple effect. They can diminish the credibility you've worked hard to build and create a barrier of doubt in the minds of those who rely on you. While it's natural to make mistakes occasionally, how you address those mistakes speaks volumes about your character. A thoughtful apology and an earnest attempt to make amends can often repair the damage, while evasion or indifference only compounds the hurt caused by the broken promise. In the end, the size of the promise is irrelevant. What truly matters is the sincerity behind it and the determination to fulfill it. Whether it's keeping a personal vow, meeting a deadline, or simply showing up for a friend, every kept promise is a reflection of who you are at your core. By valuing your word and honoring your commitments, you not only build stronger relationships with others, but also foster a sense of integrity and trust within yourself. Promises are more than just words. They are the threads that weave trust, loyalty, and respect into the fabric of our lives. The psychological value of keeping a promise goes beyond the immediate act. It shapes who you are, how others perceive you, and the legacy you leave behind. In a world where words can often feel cheap, keeping your promises is a powerful way to stand out, inspire confidence, and build a life defined by integrity and honor. Thank you for watching. What have you learned from this video? Take a moment to reflect and share your thoughts in the comments below. What is one thing you've learned today that you will start practicing in your own life? We'd love to hear how you plan to bring these insights into action. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on personal growth, wisdom, and spirituality. Your support helps us continue to create valuable content for you. See you in the next video.